This is Chapter 8, Section 8.1, Techniques of Integration, video number 2. Again, only experience and hours of algebra can help you at this moment. I selected 3 inspirationally cute problems, video number 2. You must work on problems 5 to 46, page 520, 57 to 72, page 521. Each problem is unique. Solving just a few will not help you much. Example 4, page 518. There is no formal rule. So how are we going to deal with this? If we call this u, that's not du. So I showed this before in the previous video. I add and subtract this piece. This add and subtract is going to allow me to split this integral into 2, where you'll be able to see that here is one integral, and then you see the other one. This piece is number 1, which is right there, and the other integral is minus, here's the minus, this piece divided by that dx. So we know what this is going to be. This 1 dx is simply dx, right here. And what is this going to be? Well, now the denominator is u, and the gu is e to the x dx. Here's the gu. And the answer, therefore, integrating the first integral, we get x minus gu over u, gu over u, gu over u, log natural of absolute u. So the answer is x coming from this integral minus log natural of u, but the u is 1 plus x plus c. So x minus log natural of 1 plus x plus c. This can never be negative, therefore you can put a parenthesis. Example, problem number 23, page 520, x squared, x minus 1. Well, here's what I did. I added and subtracted. This allows me to create one integral there and the second integral there. This first integral is the difference of perfect squares, which factored as x minus 1, x plus 1. So that piece that you look at now is x minus 1, x plus 1, appear right here. I cancel these two. I end up with just x plus 1 dx right here. This is taken care of. Let's look at the second integral, that integral, which is just this integral. Well, now I can just call this u and get the gu number 1. So u is x minus 1, u is x minus 1, gu is gx, and I solve that. It becomes gu over u. This integral here is gu over u, so it's going to be log natural. So what happens to this integral, the first one? Well, x integrates to x squared over 2. Number 1 integrates to x, so we got these, plus, and this is gu over u, which is log natural. So the final answer, x squared divided by 2 plus x plus log natural of x minus 1 plus c. You can follow through, and you're going to see that that is the correct answer. Number 33, page 520. We have 2e minus x plus x. Now, here's a very interesting thing. You look at this and you need to find how you're going to get out of this situation, because you need the u du, but you don't have the gu. Well, first get this 2 outside. Now you got this. So what do you do now? Well, the conjugate of e to the minus x is e to the plus x. Remember that from conjugates. So this is the conjugate e to the plus x. You have to flip the sign, otherwise it won't work. It will make it worse if you put minus and minus here. It's plus. Look what happens now, that when I multiply, I distribute, and I get e to the minus plus x. This piece now is becoming number 1. And when I distribute this to this, it's just 1 times e to the x. It becomes 1 e to the x. So after I do my dirty work here, I come out clean right here. And now I have this integral here. And this integral is simply what? This piece is u, and the gu gives that. So I got a clean one, which is 2 gu over u. 2 gu over u, which is 2 log natural of u plus c to log natural of u, but the u is 1 plus e to the x plus c. So this is a neat conjugate. Some people don't know it because in Algebra 2 they don't show the conjugate of e to the x because in theory e to the x is part of pre-calculus, not part of algebra. So number 62. This is a definite integral, 1 to the e, but we have 1 minus log natural of x divided by x. So here, if you have done enough algebra, it would occur to you that you break this piece into one integral, and then this other piece into the second integral. And this is what happens. 1 over x, 1 divided by the x, is the first integral. And now the second integral is log natural of x divided by the x. But here you need another insight. How do you get out of this? It's not du the way you're thinking. Not the way you're thinking. Actually, you have to rewrite. This integral rewrites like that. You just separate 1 over x in multiplication with log natural of x dx. Note that this integral here, you are integrating the derivative of log natural, therefore you're going up to log natural. This is the solution. Because the integral is of a derivative, you climb up to log natural from 1 to e. Minus, now this integral you're rewriting. At this moment, you can call log natural of x eu. So this piece is u, this piece is the gu, and they are sitting right there. So now what you get is down here, eu du. This is du, this is u, eu du. That integral was solved. So we don't want to make decimals here. It's just e minus 1. Log natural, e minus 1. Whatever that number is, minus u du. Don't forget that you're integrating u, so the integral is u squared divided by 2 plus c. Now it's time to write the final answer, log natural, e minus 1. Right here, minus. This is the u, which is log natural of x. Right there. That thing, entire thing, inside the parentheses, squared, divided by 2 plus c. This is the final answer for number 62. So, again, you must go back to the book and you must work and solve all these problems. Otherwise, you won't get enough hang of it for an exam, which is exam 2, and final exam coming up. Good luck.